You already know the vibes. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good, world? I already know the vibes, man. I just walked out the woods, man. So I came to drop a little bit of jewels on y'all real quick. First and foremost, before I say anything, all praise due to the Most High. All praise due to the divine, because you know divine, and if it ain't your way, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, right? Like, no matter what they say, if it ain't your way, ain't no way, right? Alright, so, for the most part, the difference with me and everybody else doing their thing, it's just that the way I carry it with the swag of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I carry myself with the time I was born. That's all. I'm not out here getting intoxicated, getting bottles and shit. I'm not out here smoking pounds and pounds. I'm not selling anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being me, carrying the same energy I came with. And the reason why I was born in this time, so I would be able to walk in certain places and be comfortable while delivering this knowledge to certain people who didn't see it so comfortable to hear it when they heard it from people that wasn't from their time. That's what Divine did with me. You know what I'm saying? So I can slide in and out of places and drop them jewels real quick, and it's going to be a room shaker. Especially when I'm doing it according to my life or what happened, or, shit I went through or whatever. And see, the test be when Divine send y'all through shit, y'all be thinking that's just regular life. Like, you win some, you lose some, you fail this shit, you gain. Yeah, it's the righteous walk and all that, but everybody's not in righteous class. And you can't just throw that on everything that you want to throw it on to make it sound like you're in righteous class. You can't just be like, oh, well, it just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to actually be doing something. And the reason why I say this is because when you fail to the divine and you know you're going against somebody and you know you're doing the wrong thing, it's not people that matter at that point. It's nobody on the planet. You can save face with people if that's what you want to look good in front of. But at that case, you're dealing with the scales. You're dealing with the scales of the universe. You're dealing with the purity of divinity at that moment. So everything that comes in the creation of divine, you better hold respect up for it and let it trip over its own feet. You don't go back and judge that. You don't say, I ain't doing this or da-da-da-da. Nah, you fell into the divine. And what does that mean when you fell to the divine, the almighty? You're telling the divine you're incapable. You're incapable of handling whatever task that is. You're telling the divine you're untrustworthy. You're telling the divine your mind is not right for this particular job. In all its facets, whether you know it or not, that's what you're doing. So you can't be out here thinking that you the one. You can't be out here thinking that, you know what I'm saying, you the go-to. They ain't gonna never be you, because divine gonna put a stank on you. Divine gonna put a stank on you. So when people see that shit, he see you could be clean in the motherfucker. Everything in the world, but when after you do and divine done with, just gonna be a stank on you. No matter how you try, people gonna be like, man, something ain't right. And see, that's the difference in between you promoting a level of hate to try to get people to see somebody in a certain light, and I just look at your ass and see you ain't worth shit. That's the difference. You gotta have patience for the understanding of divinity. And if you don't understand where you're at in your learning aspect, you're just gonna fail your own particular test. Everybody don't get the same test. Everybody don't get the same test. And divine ain't out here playing around like, all right, we're gonna give you shot 363. Nah, y'all out here talking bullshit just to fall on your face. Because now you will be made example for examples. Now you going to fail on purpose so divine can say, look, don't be like them. And everybody else who got that DNA that's in them like you, they might just follow you. So then you got a road to be fucked up too. You got a road to get the hell up out of here. Get out of my way. And that's the reality. You got a road to go walk to get out the way. You know, that's sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, yo, my mouth feeling better, yo. Like my shit was killing me, yo. You know what I'm saying? But we getting this tight. It's getting back. It's getting, but still a little teeny bit. It's still a little swollen, but you know, see, I could talk a little better and all that, and the pain ain't there. The pain was excruciating. Yo, all praise due to the Most High, because I was dropping them prayers. I was like, yo, and the next thing you know, it just, Levon was like, let me get that up out of there, yo. Let me get that up out of there real quick. Like, all praise due to the Most High. Facts plus Tidax. You know what I'm saying? So, just trying to tell y'all something, man. Y'all be thinking, y'all got the way this works fucked up. And I don't think y'all understand it. It's not for you to judge a person who does right or wrong, period. And it's damn sure for you not to go around shitting on nobody. If you a thief in the eyes of the divine, especially stealing from divine chosen to speak the vibes out, then you just a thief to the divine. And you're going to get penance for that. If you out here putting dirt on people's names, stopping the flow, building dams and all this bullshit that people do, putting falsities on people's name, being fake as hell, you know what I'm saying, living that bullshit y'all be living, you know what divine gonna do? Gonna dog walk that ass. And that's what you got to deal with. I don't know what else to tell y'all about this shit. Like, it's when you get an opportunity to do the right to something innocent, to the light, you get an opportunity to grow your light. You get an opportunity to do something right by the pretense, and you fail that. You're not failing that individual. Keep in mind, things get put in front of you to see what you do with it. Circumstances get placed in front of you to see what you do with it. I used to tell this shorty I used to talk to back in the day. Not back in the day, it ain't been too long ago. I used to tell her, we used to go on walks, right? And I used to tell her, I used to be like, yo, don't get it twisted. Divine will give a motherfucker mad money because he know they gonna fuck it up. He know they gonna run it into the ground and they gonna keep spinning, and don't see that they gonna need that shit in the future. Divine know you gonna fuck it up. It's to stretch out your penance. So now you feel even worse about your actions because you seen when you was throwing it away. So now you got to remember all that. What is memory? Karma. When you got the memory, you have to remember the shit you did that placed you there. How do you blame that on somebody else? See, when divine in your life, you got a different understanding of how to handle things. You handle it with soft hands. You handle it with patience. You handle it with love. You handle it with care. That's what happens when divine is in your life. The people you meet, no matter how they come, it used to be this brother, right? His brother, when I was living behind the grocery store, right, we used to sit in front of the laundromat. It used to be his brother come through. He came through twice, and he was telling me about the problems he was having with these shorties or whatever, and how he knew the girl wasn't no good for him. You know what I'm saying? But he still was with her because her sex game was crazy. But then he had another girl that loved him to death, and she stood around him and helped him out, but she wouldn't give him none. And I was like, that girl love you, man. She know what you did her wrong, but she loved you. And she understand that you got love in you. So she hoping that you cultivate that love. She see you taking care of your kids. She see you being a man for your kids. You still there for your kids despite everything else you're going through. So she going to be there to help you. She's helping the value in you. But she ain't going to give herself to you. That's a smart woman. That's love she's dealing with. Why would I lay down with you when you don't care about who you lay down with? And he used to speak brash, like, bro, and I was like, yo, calm the fuck down, nigga. This your fault. You know what I'm saying? But then after we would have the conversation, he would understand where I was coming from. He was like, nah, bro, you right. And I know that shit. And I know that. See, that be the thing. You know everything that you're going through and you got to deal with, but you know what you tell yourself? I ain't going to do it. You'll make an excuse why you won't sting your hand. You'll say, oh, I don't know that nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't giving out my last, but you'll turn around and give your last to some liquor, drugs, or some bullshit. That's what you call a priority. But then you want divine to make you a priority when it's time for him to upgrade shit. Why would I upgrade you when you don't even give a damn about my creations that's running around you, dropping jewels that you damn sure use? The jewels I give y'all use them in your everyday life. You try to speak them out like you said it your damn self, stealing from the divine. You think divine don't know and watch this shit? You ain't slicker than a can of paint. You're actually stupid. You're actually stupid. And I can say that with my chest out. Because I love everything that follows the Most High. All praise due. Giving out that reciprocity. Yeah, you're going to get unconditional love from me. But why would I pay you any attention when I know who you are through and through? Through and through. You ain't lying to me. You lying to my father. My father Ben gave me a post-it. Yo, watch out for this energy. This ain't your energy. See, I'll take what I don't have off my back and give it to you. I'll put my hard grind into that. You know, niggas look at you and be like, this nigga's stupid. I wouldn't do it. But my father created you. So I'll help you. I will love you. Because what created me created you. But see, you don't understand none of that. You too busy trying to look good for the motherfuckers who ain't worth shit around your ass. The people who egging you on who don't know half or nothing either. You want to look good for them instead of standing in the right for the divine creator that created all things, good, bad, and indifferent. So how you gonna tell divine where you stand when divine created good, bad, and indifferent? Your indifferent ass, your bad ass, or your good, need I say more? Can't judge me. You ain't been walking through the light points long enough to know my history. Manifesting, bringing back everything that's meant for me. My infantry. You don't even know who on my spirit team. I keep it lean. Move through the air like the smoke in there. They used to be like, yo, G was just over here. Where you at? Like, nigga gone. Like the wind. Divine said move, so I moved. I used to get these signals when I used to be in the streets. I used to be outside knowing whatever I'm doing. Like, Divine, I don't really want to be out here, but if I got to be out here, make sure I get up out of here. Divine be like, go. Move like the wind. It was so smooth for me. I remember I had to be like 19, 20 or whatever. There used to be this path. The police came up in there. The police like, I know y'all in here selling drugs and stuff. Just don't be out here in the streets. Like Devon was looking out for a nigga for real, before shit changed around. Like, dude's like, I know y'all out here doing it. He ain't check nobody's pockets or nothing. He was like, go ahead and do y'all thing. But don't be out here all day. Like, y'all can be over here as long as y'all stay in the woods. Don't be out in the streets. I was like, yo, this shit crazy. Who says shit like that? My 44 years that I've lived on this earth, I've always put divine before everything. Not all the time, but for the most part, I did. And I would be crazy about it in my head. I'd be like, so Divine, you want to be a part of everything? All right, Divine, go before me before I go holler at this chick then. All right, Divine, go before me before I beat this nigga ass real quick. All right, Divine, go before me before I say something stupid. Like, I'm serious. I put Divine in my life, actually in my life, not around my life, not to the potential that wasn't actually me, in every freaking thing. And I made it an everyday process to where me and Divine had a humble relationship, sincerely connected. I was not hiding shit from my creator. And when I started walking like that in public, people thought I was being rude. I'm like, nah, I ain't being rude. I'm telling the truth. My mother, come on, what you doing back there? Smoking weed. Why? Oh, you this. How am I that? You asked the question. I told you. See, that be the thing. They expect you to bend on truth. So therefore, they can judge you. Divine is my judge, jury, and executioner. Why would I give a shit about what anybody think or say? See, standing on that is called divinity. Knowing what role you're supposed to play while walking this is the actual path. See, people don't get this basic shit down. Y'all too busy running in and out of the plays. Like, let me see what they said so I can run over here and say it over here. Let me do what they did so I can try to do it over here. Yo, fake, phony ass, think Divine don't see you good, bad, and indifferent? It's not me you dealing with. It's not me you dealing with. I just didn't choose to be you. I didn't choose to let go a long time ago. No, I held on to my shit. Ask anybody that knew me. They watched it in my face when we was in the hood. Niggas to be like, yo, you all right, G? Niggas see me fighting it. Oh, nah, he a good dude because they see me walk away. That didn't mean the last 10 times I did walk away. See, this is what niggas do in the hood. You might have bust somebody's shit up. You might have been in a fight. You might have been to talk that day. The next day, something else, some pressure come. Somebody 10 times bigger than you. Some grown-ass man, you a whole child, grown-ass man, then did something to you. Everybody laughing. You ain't all that now. That's the world we live in. It's fake. As long as they can get a laugh off something, that's where their reality come. They don't step in and thump with you. They try to embarrass you. You can't embarrass me. Divine created me. So that's 2 roles I just watched. You let divine creation get hurt knowing that it was 2 to get attacked. But this adult right here stepped out of his divinity by attacking the precious. I let divine wash both of y'all. I think I give a fuck? Wash that ass. All praise due. Ain't losing no sleep. I step into them shoes every single time, every choice I make. In my mind, I see somebody that I don't even fuck with like that. You know what I do? I'm praying. Because I don't know if divine going to ask me to go in your mouth or for me to keep walking. So I pray about it. Oh, he talking about this. No, I'm not. You're not listening. Every last one of us got an issue. We're born in sin. Any human being on the earth can do negative shit. You can fight, you can stab, you can kill, you can lie, you can cheat, you can manipulate. That's all against the divinity of being in the light. That's against it. That's the opposite. So remember when you laughed at me and I didn't want to do those things. Remember me when you told me I wasn't gangster enough. Remember when you said I needed more of this. Remember when y'all said go harder. And I was like, nah, I'm good. That was me choosing the Most High, whether you knew it or not. When y'all stayed up late and the drugs was around. When you kept going and I said, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm with you, but I ain't with you. When the beef started and everybody's saucy, but I'm standing there like, yo, I got you. Don't forget. Yeah, I'll ride with you. Come on, let's go. Remember. See, I always chose divine, finding out how to choose divine. I don't know about what the rest of y'all do, but I had to find my way through my maze because I knew how my flesh was pulling me in different temptative ways. I wasn't about to be that. I wasn't going to be what I came from. I wasn't going to be this punk ass nigga that called himself my father. I wasn't going to be these other motherfuckers that ain't know how to live in life right. I wasn't going to be a liar, cheater, stealer, manipulator. I wasn't going to be self-serving. If I was going to be a great man, divine was going to make me that. And I held him to it. This ain't even about none of y'all talking about, oh, this real, that's not real, that's real. If that's the case, you motherfuckers ain't real. Because y'all been treated the same way divine has been treated. In all aspects. You're not this, you're that, you're this, you're that. How do you not feel the same way about your creator? Or I am the creator, but ain't create shit and can't have no civility for understanding the creation, but running around here destroying everything that's created by divine. But you call yourself what? Now, we ain't talking about what the book said. I'm talking about how y'all move. If I got it in my pocket, I'm going to share it. If I have it in the knowledge, I'm going to tell it. If I'm strong enough to sit there and thump with you, we fighting a whole army. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's called doing the right thing when the right thing opposes itself. I've been done dirty, wrong in my face with a smile. Niggas done shortchanged me right in my damn face, and I be like, yeah, it's cool, come on. I got you, don't worry about it. And because you say that, there's no civility. They say, well, shit, if you ain't going to say nothing about it, I'm going to keep doing it. That's your character. That's why it's open like that. It's open like that for you to take. My grandfather used to be like, just because it's there, should you take it? I don't care if somebody dropped it on the street. Is it yours? You still stealing? Did you drop it there? I don't care. Let somebody else pick it up. They'll be the thief, not you. Put it down. See, I had to learn these things from a real elder because, see, you can't tell this shit to nobody else. So what? I gave you an opportunity. You still stealing? Oh, because you one of them motherfuckers like, yo, if you just going to give it to me, I'm just going to take it. That's who you are. That's who you are. In all this majesty, that's who you are.